In your guided notes, flip to the back where it says factored form. Although we are skipping over a learning target, we will come back to getting a polynomial into factored form, but for right now let's talk about what that looks like. A polynomial is written in factored form if it is written as multiplication of two expressions, two or more expressions. For example, x minus 2 times x plus 3 is a polynomial in factored form. Another example would be 2x squared times x minus 1 times x squared plus 5 is written in factored form. It's three expressions being multiplied together. Zero product property is going to be a property that helps us solve these polynomials. So zero product property, what it says is the product of two numbers is 0 if and only if one of the numbers is 0. With that being said, if AB equals 0, AB can only equal 0 if and only if A equals 0 or B equals 0. So if x minus 2 times x plus 1 equals 0, it's two things being multiplied together to equal 0. One of these two things must be 0. Now we're not saying x must be 0, but the entire quantity must be 0. So x minus 2 must be 0, or x plus 1 must be 0. And for what value of x is x minus 2 0? X equals 2. Or for what value of x is x plus 1 equal to 0? X equals negative 1. So let's try an example. If I told you we had 2x plus 3 times x minus 4 equals 0. We have a multiplication problem equaling 0. That means one of these two things, or both of them, must be 0. So 2x plus 3 is going to equal 0, or x minus 4 is going to equal 0. Now, we have some algebra problems that you already know how to solve. If I wanted to get x by itself, we're going to subtract 3 from both sides, and then divide by 2. So we know that x might equal negative 3 halves, or let's look at the other equation. To get x by itself, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So x must equal 4.